Hi, I'm Yasi, one commerce student in McMaster University doing my last year. And here I'm going to finish the first critical reflection of commerce for MA3. Okay, so now I'm going to summarize some key takeaways. The first important thing is brand. Branding is how consumers identify and differentiate from others' brands. The second one is competitive advantage. It is anything that gives a business an advantage against competitors, enabling it to draw in more clients and increase its market share. The third one is STP. STP means segmentation, targeting, and positioning. It's used to better understand your potential customers and the target market. Like, who are they? What can you do to solve their problems and meet their desires? And next one is consumer behavior. Consumer behavior is the process of how consumers make the buying decision and choose one product. Here are the 5 steps within this process. The first step is problem recognition. For example, Mary notices her phone has a worse and worse battery life with use. Second one is information search. For example, Mary talks to friends about phones and searches online. It's called searching information. And next step is evaluation of alternatives. For example, Mary compares different phones in the store and online in terms of some features like functions and prices. The fourth step is product choice and purchase decision. Means Mary chooses a phone finally because it has an affordable price and good functions for her. The last step is post-purchase behavior, which means some behavior the customer will do after the purchase. For example, Mary enjoys her purchase and gives feedback online and becomes loyal to this brand. The next important thing is positioning. Positioning has many definitions, and here we are going to talk about 2 categories. One is market position, another is brand position. The market position is very easy to understand, like you must do the positioning in a market, like which market will the company choose to compete in. And another one for brand position is like when you positioning a brand. When competing with other brands, what brand image will the company want? So after I've learned a lot of things and resources in last week, I want to talk about some of my opinions that I totally agree with Jeff Bezos said about the brand, and I want to make some additional content about the brand. In addition to what people really said about your products and services, I think the brand represents the value of uniqueness. What makes your brand unique? Will this uniqueness provide value to customers? And after providing the value to customers, will they buy products again? If not, then probably your products are replaced by other products from other brands, which means you didn't make your brand memorable to customer. Okay, so that's what I want to summarize for some additional information about the brand. From all the sources we learned in that week, I think competitive advantage is the most important component because it directly determines the overall performance of your products. Then that overall performance straightforwardly influences sales, customers' feedbacks, word of mouth, your reputation, and your brand image in customers' minds. Well, it's I used to think a brand can increase the market share by only providing better products. But if this is true, there wouldn't be a marketing department in every company. And all we have to do is design products with better quality and price. Sounds so easy. But the truth is some brands with lower quality and higher price can do better market share because they have other more powerful competitive advantages. It's like an additive process that if you can do better in the supply chain with lower cost and faster speed, you will add 1 point to that overall performance. If you can provide high efficiency when communicating with customers and dealing with customers' complaints for the first time, then add 1 point. And in the end, a higher score means better overall performance, higher market sales, higher potential to be unique and memorable than your competitors. The competitive advantage is just like computer hardware. What equipment and configuration you have when competing with others. And the positioning is more like a software that even if you have a good positioning in the market, while the competitive advantage is not overwhelming than others, then your market share will still be low. In summary, I think the competitive advantage is a determination of how will your market share perform. And the next one is what I want to learn more about the next courses. I've learned that positioning is a process of creating images in consumers' mental inner minds, and I'm very interested in this mental process because it sounds like psychology. What methods can be used for positioning to deliver the message the brand wants to send to the public? So after class, I read some intriguing articles online about how brands using advertising to convey the information to customer perception. Many psychological theories and the principles of brain functioning are widely used in advertising. That's so interesting. For example, in visual perception, the figure ground gesture principle, which refers to how our brain interprets the image relationship to its surroundings. Typically, one figure would feature prominently in one image, while the surroundings and the backgrounds recede. So I'm really interested in this topic, that how psychological principles and other theories are used in advertising and promotion. That sounds so good. And the next part is how can I apply this knowledge in my future? So in the future of my professional work, I can use this knowledge to critically make analyze and research and forecast every possible by myself. Knowing the market means knowing consumers. With the method I learned in the class, knowing people is not that difficult anymore because we all have similarities and can be segmented by using 4 different criteria: geographic, demographic, psychographic, and behavioral. This perspective allows me to think and solve problems in a more comprehensive way. On the other hand, if marketers can position the right image of a brand to consumers, then I can also subconsciously position the right image of myself to others. From what I learned about the psychology theories and the positioning strategies, I can even subconsciously lead myself to be more confident, encouraged, and concentrated in my work. That means I can be my own brand. Yes, so this is all about my critical reflection. Thank you for watching and listening. Thank you.